Hello and welcome to a celebration because I came first place at Sweden's biggest pre-release event and I am so happy about it. So what I'm going to do here today is that I'm going to go through the deck I constructed, the plan I had while I did it, the plays I did, and what you can do to win your BT11 pre-release, and probably just a couple of tricks that you can do to think about in any sealed Digimon event. But before we do that, obviously we need to, sleeve and top load the first place boy. So let's open the boy up. While I don't play Armor Rush or any kind of Vmon Tribal, it's a very nice card and I'm very happy to have won it. So moving into the deck, I really have to say that I had a very good time pulling my cards at least, because one of the big pulls was obviously the Mervamon Alt Art and the Galacticmon. Both of these came in a lot of times, like the Mervamon and the Galacticmon won me matches. So it being pre-release, you will draw random cards, and there will be cards that don't see any kind of use in any normal constructed Digimon decks, but does have a great use in specifically limited gameplay. So instead of just going through every single card, it's better for me to show ratios of all the levels and then go through what you're looking out for and the key pieces that you need for what's good to have and what to consider. So let me set it up and I will show you. So what I have in front of me right now, this is my pre-release deck, including I drew 5 eggs actually, so I played with 5. Actually I pulled 6 with the Alt Art Doraemon, but I didn't see any reason to use that considering it's so pretty. So my ratios are 14 rookies, 12 champions, 8 level 5s, 4 level 6 and 2 option cards. And in my opinion, these were duds. Like, I did win because of the high Mega Blaster, considering I could combine it with the Hercules Caviterimon. That was the point. But if you're gonna run any option cards in specifically limited gameplay, the best choice would be some kind of removal. So looking down here, I made a specific pile, and these are cards that are never gonna be used in any other context than this, and that's rookies with a lot of power. So I did pull some Digimons, like here we have a pile of rookies that have effects, good effects, but they are weaker. So there's actually no point considering they have no synergy with the rest of the deck. You wanna more focus on this pile, because these Digimon, if your opponent attacks with them, will die in security if they hit into one of them, and they will survive other way around. Though we have some Digimon over here that have effects synergies with the rest of the deck. And that's Bearmon, which makes Raid stronger, and let me tell you, Raid on the Grappleomon and the Grizzlymon, those are key pieces to board control in this format, because what's so good about it is that if you can turbo into a raid creature with the Grappleomon, and man, if you pull the Marshmon, you're good, because you can just smack over anything. It's really good. I also pulled the Ignitemon and 2 Soulmons, and yes, I got to do the combo together with the Mervamon. I could bring forth a Soulmon that had Rush, and I could kill a level 6 on my opponent's turn. Super good. And my reasoning for just playing specifically 12 champions, some people might find that a little bit bricky, but I played, in this set there's a couple of Digimon that are a bit cheaper, like Germon and Sukamon. You can play it for cheap, and you can then go into your level 5s, and there's some pretty decent level 5s in this set, like the Gaugomon that gains blocker and it gains 2000 DP for every 4 cards in your opponent's hand. That made my opponent stop having lethal. Super good. And the Varamon did resolve its effect, playing out a Snow Goblinmon, cluttering the board to the point that my opponent couldn't stop me. And obviously, big beaters, Ogremon, and cheap level 4s to draw more cards. The Greymon, obviously you need to have this in your deck, because you will get this as your participation. You can add it to your deck. Everyone I saw did it as well. Highly recommended. Blue Meramon, this is a killer card in this format since it draws you 2 and discards you 2. Really good, and it counters Raid since it has retaliation. But the biggest card you should 100% go for is the Clavisangemon. Like this guy, this little guy, he is so good in this format. If you have 5 or fewer cards in your security stack, recover 1. So instantly, it's a big dude that recovers you 1. But it's his opponent's turn effect, which makes him just disgusting in this format. When a card is removed from your security stack, one of your opponent's Digimon get 4000 minus for the turn. And what's so good with this card specifically is because this effect resolves before the battle concludes when your opponent attacks into the security. So if you have they attack with a 12,000 DP Digimon into your security, it's an 8,000 DP Digimon, you can give it minus 4,000, it dies. And it gains perfect board control to a format where big rookies and a lot of rookie rush and control. This card is absolutely broken. The guy I went to in the finals, my dear friend Psycho Feather, he actually pulled 3, and that's disgusting, but I was able to work around it, because while Hercules Cabiteramon was a good security attack +1 beater, that's fine, big dude, hits for a lot, but its Galactimon was the one that actually saved me in the finals. Big shout out to Angel, who joined me on my trip to the pre-release from my hometown. He suggested me to add this card because in the beginning I actually considered not adding it, and in retrospective that's so stupid because this card saved me. It saved me. At the start of your main phase, I trashed the opponent's security, and in the BT11 format, there is no way to remove such a big Digimon. Like, there's absolutely no way. While I don't consider it a coincidence that I came first place, I did, since, I had to play all of these cards in the right combination, in the right way, but I did draw especially good during this pre-release. But there's a lot of different synergies, as you could see, with the playing out Digimon with effects and Raid and retaliation and big beaters and recovery. So there's actually a lot of fun things you can do at your pre-release, especially for this set. What I was hoping to do this set, actually, what I was hoping before entering into the tournament, is that I was going to pull a Seraphimon Campagner and have the Greymon under it, so I could have a BT1 Seraphimon doing free checks, and that just sounds absolutely amazing. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm extremely happy that I won. It was a super fun trip meeting everyone down there in Stockholm, and I wish I had the chance to play more Seal Digimon, because this was super fun. Like, maybe it was a high roll, I don't know, but I take what I get. So thanks for watching, leave a like, subscribe, and have a good night. Bye bye!